Welcome everybody, welcome to IBL Season 5. This is the first game of the season, an A-League game between Impact and Tavern. I am your streamer for this match, Scales the Riptide now. Not Scales the Tavern anymore, because I don't play on the team, and I get to cast the team now. My co-host for the game is going to be Dippy Dab.
Yeah, what's good, guys? Let's go.
Heck yeah, and also, we don't have game hosts anymore. That role has been renamed to referee. So the referee of the game is going to be HG Smalls.
Do something.
Okay. Yeah, and also the stats person of the game is going to be Glue Sticks.
Hello.
Which means we are going to get a Glue Sticks stats at the end of the game. So yeah, First and foremost, because this is the first game of the season, I wanted to show you guys a little thing I cooked up here, which is what are the map changes, because these are not the same maps we have played in Season 4. So let me pull up the graphic. Here you go. Very good. So, as you can see, Philo unfortunately has rotated out. Classic is not going to be played for this season of IBL as well. And Prison is out as well. No more Cornel TNT Fields, unfortunately. So yeah, instead of these maps, you can see on the left-hand side, a first-time map, a completely new map. Pumpkin Patch. This is the first time ever we see Pumpkin Patch in IBL. I'm not sure if you're gonna play it today or not, probably not. But yeah, Pumpkin Patch is a totally new map in IBL Season 5. Also, we have Watermill and Slay. Both of these maps have been in IBL during Season 1, 2, and 3. They have both set out a season in Season 4, but now they are back for Season 5. Yes, everyone heard it correctly. The fan favorite map of Slay is returning. Well, my Villa has been rotated out, Villa. So now I got a new map to call the Fill map, which is going to be Watermill, and I'm going to be calling that map Waterfill accordingly.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah, there's no more Filla, but there is Waterfill. So yeah, these are the map changes for the season, and we have 10 more minutes before the map veto gonna come out between these beautiful teams. So we're gonna go back to this screen. We have Impact and Tavern. Of course, the lineups have changed as well. So who do we gonna see on Impact? This is actually a reiteration of Impact Season 3. Because Zenrule is back on the team, Tommy is gone, but yeah, of course, Dippy, you're not there. I know you were up there in Season 3 with Impact. I know that.
Yes.
Yeah, and also Enderpro was there as well. So Enderpro and Dippy are gone from that team, but they have brought up Rev Revolvers from Impulse last season. He is going to be the fourth people. And another fun, also Tavern's roster is going to be 3/3 of the last season's Aces Up roster of Fluffy, Kelsey, and Brad. And also they are going to be quote unquote permanently calling up 2 players from former Season 4 Shotglass, which is Red 2 and Sadaze. And fun fact, Rev, Sadaze, and Red 2 all have been called up to A-League beforehand in the previous season. My dad is literally calling me at the first time. So yeah, basically all of them have played in A-League before. Red has been called up 3 times, Sadace has been called up 1 times, and Rev has been called up 1 times as well. So all of these players have IBL A-League experience. This is going to be a banger of an opening match to start. Holy Dippy, what are your thoughts about? I need you to yap for like 2 minutes before while I talk to my dad. So yeah, go ahead, Dippy.
Okay. So honestly, both these teams, it's kind of a reiteration of last season's first game against Impact and Aces Up, because they're pretty similar rosters, and of course Impact is the same team. But yeah, Tavern, who has pull up the roster. Yeah, where the fuck is the roster? I've lost it. I've lost the plot. who has Floofy, Kelsey, Attack Bed, who were all previous Aces Up players. Of course, really good team. They made it to the finals. They probably have a lot of chem together, so excited to see them play again. With joined by Red 2 and Sedace, of course, which is excellent B League players. And shut the fuck up, Game 1000. Why all these kids in chat hating? What the hell?
All right, I'm back. Very good. I am back. Very, very good. Thank you, Dippy, for the yapping. It was amazing. So yeah, as you have mentioned before, this is going to be kind of a reiteration of the first game of the last season between Impact and Aces Up. That game has been won by Aces Up. I'm pretty sure. The 2-1. Yeah, in a 2-1 fashion.
Yeah, but now of course two impactful players from that game, as in Rotom and Kami, both not on the teams.
Yeah, and also Prince is not on the team as well.
Oh yeah, Prince as well.
Yeah, Prince is gone. Well, both Prince and Rotom are still duoing together in Ultraviolet, your current A-League, right? No, I get it correctly. Yeah, also, I kind of was thinking about putting on a Tavern skin for this match, you know? So Scales the Tavern can come back for one final match, but I was like, I gotta show up the Riptide skin, man. Like, I already have a Trident with me. Like, what the heck? Yeah, also, like...
I should have the... Wait. I got it. Wait,
okay.
I'm gonna find the cosmetic.
Wait. Oh my gosh, you have the blue Trident. Please give it to me. I literally gambled all my ancient jungle shards for that, and I could not get it.
We're like matching now.
Heck yeah.
The opposite way.
Yeah, because I've used different main hands. But yeah. What was my tangent I was about to go? Yeah, so map width wise, Red 2 has asked us to start very, very punctually because, you know, they have some, you know, time issues, some time restraints. They might need to go early or something, you know. So we're gonna start punctually. I wanted to just go on a joke and, you know, ask them if we have time for the random tavern fact of the day, but, you know, sadly that's not gonna happen. But yeah, also I did not cook up a random tavern fact of the day, unfortunately. I thought they were gonna cook up something, but sadly they don't. That tradition is gone. Well, maybe you will have to tune in to the first Riptide game of the season to see.
The Riptide fact of the day?
You will see what it's gonna be. You will see. There's gonna be something.
Whoa.
It's gonna be new. It's gonna be season 5. It's gonna be new, completely new.
Let's go. Everyone be hyped. Spam W's in chat.
Yeah.
W's in chat.
W's in chat for the random, well, something Riptide. I'm not gonna spoil it yet. I already told it to Mel, I'm pretty sure. I already told it to the A-League as well, I think. I'm not sure. But yeah, they know what's gonna happen with the, you know, random tavern fact of the day. But for now, unfortunately, we're not gonna have a random tavern fact of the day before the tavern game. Riptide Pony says Riptide lie of the day where we just spread misinformation on the internet. And that's a good idea, but it's not gonna be that. I already have it thought out. Okay. Oh, we have the gamblings up. Yeah, prediction. Okay, and I AFK'd out to the limbo. Very good. I got sent to the limbo.
I'm here alone now.
I have been AFKing too much. So basically, am I in whatchamacallit 3? I'm in I check it there. I'm in instance one. Not in instance. I'm in instance 3 now. So yeah, let's look at the predictions. The gambling is up. You can finally gamble your channel points once again in IBL. You know, do not gamble. Only gamble in Twitch money. Okay, do not gamble in real money. Only gamble in Twitch money. And also Glue has the, whatchamacallit, the Trident as well. Very, very good. We have the Riptide pulling up to the match, even though Riptide's not playing yet. So let's see. Holy shit, we have a lot of IBL channel money on both of these teams.
It is very even.
Yeah, for now, Impact's leading with 58%, and Tavern has 42% of the votes.
Who would you put your shekels on if you were in the chat right now?
Who are we predicting?
Who do you think's gonna win the game?
Like, of course, we are unbiased casters. Of course, you know, we cannot say this stuff, but you know, we can always do predictions based on objectively, you know, how the team's looking like.
Oh, who's this guy?
All right, so let's see who are the top believers for Tavern. We have Chibis with 63K and yeah, 63.3K IBL, not schmeckles, those are the whatchamacallit, those are the actual money. IBL channel points. And then Steezy is the top bid on Impact. I have
That's
done
what's TC.
yeah, oh my gosh.
My teammate.
I'm just using the bids and the money. Oh my gosh. I have done too many market streams. Now I cannot reroute my brains to channel points. But yeah, Steezy pulling up with 41,000 channel points on Impact. A total of 22 people bet on Tavern to win, and a total of 28 people bet on Impact to win this first match. Interesting. Well, as formerly let's do. We have a very quick time to do some, predictions ourselves. So, as Scares the Tavern, formerly Scares the Tavern. I'm predicting Tavern to win. Dippy, who are you predicting?
Formerly Dippy Impact. I'm predicting Impact to win.
Very good, excellent. Yeah, hey G and Glue, who you guys are predicting?
Oh, thank you, Bigfoot, for the sub.
Heck yeah, Bigfoot.
W's in the chat. W Aldog for the Prime. W Aldog.
Well, seeing as how the game went last season, I'm gonna go with the flip of it.
Ooh.
I'm gonna okay. Can the game sheet load? I don't remember who won the first game of last season.
Aces up.
Aces up.
Aces up. Yeah, in that case, I'm going with Impact this season because Impact, while they're also having a little bit of a roster reiteration, Tavern is only having 3 of the Aces Up members from last season, whereas Impact, I don't know. I just think that Impact has a little bit better of a chance.
AG?
Rev Masterclass.
All right, so 3 Impact against 1 Tavern on the desk. Let's see. Let's see what will happen. Like, it's really cool. Like in other esports, they have the whatchamacallit. They have the the desk's prediction as well all the time, and then they play against each other. We should do that sometimes, like for a whole season. Maybe next season at Flute at Burb. But yeah, let's go to the map selection, VT. Red 2 is already waiting for us. 2 minutes early, but yeah, let's head over there. Hey, yo, Red.
Hello, team.
Hello.
Right, let's play the map selection thingy. Yes, we play the whatchamacallit, and we have Zen Rule as well here, so we get to start like 1 or 2 minutes early, and that new rule has not passed, so the map selection is still gonna be the same. Nothing new. Same usual IBL map selection. Ban, pick, ban, decider. Home team starts, and away team is the second team. So let's see. We have the map veto first, and then we're gonna have the roster declarations. Impact. Which is your first ban?
Is it me? Okay.
Yeah. Rev. Yeah, Rev or Zenrule.
Watermill, please.
Unfortunately, we do not see voter Phil. Very, very sad days here. Okay, so Red. What is Tavern's first ban? Courtyard. Okay, interesting. Well, fair enough. Courtyard has been one of Impact's historically best maps. So yeah, I see that ban. Impact, which is gonna be the first map of the season.
First map of the season will be?
Yes.
Slay.
Slay, okay. So Slay immediately getting picked. Returning map immediately getting picked. I was thinking of another map you would pick, and then I was thinking of a third map for the funnies. But yeah, Red, what is the second map? What does Tavern pick for this game?
We pick Spaceship.
I was hoping for a different map, but we still have a chance. Spaceship is map 2. Okay, so Impact, what is your ban? It is between Pumpkin Patch, it is between Trenches, and it is between Graffiti.
We are gonna ban Pumpkin Patch.
What did you say?
Pump.
Oh, you just censored it. Okay. Unfortunate. I wanted Pumpkin Patch to be played just to have the completely new map of the season in the opening game, but unfortunately we will not have it. So Tavern, between Trenches and Graffiti, which one do you ban?
We ban Graffiti.
You guys ban graffiti. Alrighty. Then we potentially can see one of my favorite maps, Trenches, which I actually hate right now for some reason. You know? But yeah, we'll see. This is your map, Witos. Slay, Spaceship, and Trenches. So, Impact. Who will be playing for you today?
Today it will be Zenro, Revolvers, Yamsabag, and Delano XD.
Alrighty, do you wanna sign up any B leaguers in case of technical difficulties?
Nah,
If the B League-
they all suck.
Okay. Alright, but just letting you know, if the B leaguer does not get played in in any map, then their call up is not wasted.
So you're saying I should put one on?
Call up blue
Yeah,
shot.
Ender Pro.
yeah.
Yeah, put Ender Pro on the team sheet, please.
All right, very excellent, very excellent. So yeah, Tavern, who is going to be playing for you today?
Fluffy Flame, Kelsey, the Attack Bread, Sedaeus, and Red 2.
So full A League roster. Alrighty. Then reminder that you guys need to run the IBL stat tracking mod.
Shit.
It does not work on 0.5, unfortunately, so you will have to use 0.1 for those reasons.
It's also
Whoever
currently
runs the
not
thing.
working for right now, so
Oh, what?
unfortunate, truly.
Oh, so we're not gonna have it running. Oh shit. Mod is down. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Then just void whatever I said. We do not have the stat tracking mod
Blame
for this
Suit
game.
this.
At Suit. Hello, hello, hello. Please do something. Suit, please fix. Suit is typing in-game stuff chat. Hopefully we'll be back soon, TM, says Suit. Okay. Alrighty then, you guys can go back to your VCs. Make sure to join the IBL VCs, okay? Not any other VCs, the ones in the IBL is
No
called.
cheating.
Yeah, no cheating allowed, no lag switching and stuff. You guys know this. Alright, good luck, have fun to both
Alright,
teams. We go back to
Good
Castle
luck, good
VC. Alrighty, Dippy, we have the map lineup for the C game. I am very, very sad that
same.
we do
Bye.
not get to see Pumpkin Patch.
My favorite two maps got banned instantly. So
Hey, Voter Wheel got banned. I am very, very sad. I wanted to see some fill actions, because it's called Voter Fill. But I would say so Slay and Spaceship, those are the fan favorite maps. Like, literally, you ask any people in IBL what's their favorite map, there's a 90% chance they're gonna say either Spaceship or Slay. So, yeah, it was kind of expected that this is gonna be the first two maps of the season. I guess well deserved for these maps. And then we might see a Trenches Decider if needed. Alrighty.
Spaceship has
So,
become definitely a core map in the IBL. It's just stable and people will figure it out when that is on it. It's a really developed map, so interesting to see what both teams can do.
yeah, like, a fun fact about Spaceship, like, whenever we seen it a year ago in MCC Kickoff, the Star Wars MCC,
Yeah.
I have seen that it came onto Island immediately after the event. I was like, this is gonna be a shit map. No one's gonna like this map. It's just bow spam, and then just see where we are. Spaceship bet Villa in the votings, 200 to 60.
Surprised me. I mean, I really like Villa. I preferred it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I prefer Villa as well, but Spaceship is just the fan favorite map right now, especially now that Slay has been out for a season. Spaceship has gained more and more favorites as well,
Yeah.
Yeah, very, very excellent.
W Leo Vanka for the sub.
Heck yeah, Leo Wanka, big Tavern supporter, back in the chat, let's go! And thank you for the sub. You see, I think I still have the skills that I do, still have the skills the Tavern emotes. Of course I do have, of course.
Let's go.
Alright, let's see, Tavern is good. Rev is peeing 1 minute. Okay, so, while Rev does that, I'm gonna get some voters, so DP please yep for me, okay?
So Impact, there's no newcomer to this first game of the season because they've actually had it since they debuted. First game was Impulse versus Arcane in season 3, and then in season 4 it was Impact Aces Up. That was Impact Tavern's first game, so they've been here before. So I don't know. It's definitely I know a lot of them.
I'm back. Ready check.
I've been
Move on the ready check.
I know a lot of people on Impact. I know they're gonna
We're loading in, we're loading in,
gonna
we're loading
be
in!
playing well
Oh my
together,
gosh.
and they're definitely gonna be playing coordinated. So that's good to see. Don't know a lot
Like,
about.
yeah, we are loading in, guys. We are
Let's
loading in.
go. Let's go.
We're here, first game of the season. Hype in the chat. It is Slay, and I'm gonna do the thing. I did not forget this time. I can do this now. Yes, I did not forget. This is the cinematic. Thank you, Black Sean, for the cinematics. They are amazing. This has been actually made in season 2, funnily enough.
Mods, can we time out Grey 1000 and Joska?
Oh, yes. Alrighty. Slay, slay, slay. I pressed the correct button. Very good. And now I need to remember to update the round scores at, after every round.
Oh.
Let's see. Very good. So, we have Tavern on red and Impact in blue.
Tavern is
What will happen? And
Injured.
yeah, is there any go? Yeah. Oh, yep. There are the default pre-orbs, the pre-frags on both sides.
Oh, they're going
3
aggro
orbs
on
have been used up.
that side. 3 of them are.
Yeah,
on
and
that
I'm pretty sure that was Floopy who stole the pot from Impact. So now Tavern has both of the pots and have much more presence on this right side of theirs. Oh, now it's gonna be a 3v3 if Delano comes up, but no, now Tavern is just
Look at
pushing
the
in.
team
Kelsey and
is
Sede is ready to take the fight against Zenril and
What's
Rev.
he won?
And Rev gets the first pick,
Rev
and
gets-
Rev gets a second as well on A space already, but Floopy is trying to get the kill back, but no, and now Brad is being backstabbed by Delano here. Brad has no idea there. But Rev is getting backstabbed by Brad from that. What the heck is this? Now it's a 2v2. Brad equalizes. Let's see the health.
Everyone on Impact
Luffy's on
is
one
gonna be
tap.
low, but they do have the health advantage.
Yeah, Brad is 3 health. 3 health and 6 health. Yam has 6 health. 10 seconds. It's a fill up. Brad cannot make it to mid unless he hits the deep jump. Delano fill a block. Fluffy gets the pot and it's a fill up and it's a draw! We start the IBL season with a draw! A round that doesn't count.
That was an interesting round, definitely. They still had both heavy crossbows in play, and
Yeah.
it ended in a draw. Red was just in a really bad position to like he really couldn't help.
Yeah, he had
Most
no
important-
health. He still needed to get out of there, but I like the safe play from Brad. Texture pack. Oh, thank you, Red. Nobody reminded me. I haven't cast it for so long. Yeah, I'll turn it off after this round. Okay, so we don't lose any round footage. I'm just gonna avoid the crossbow players then. That means. All right. Oh, that's an interesting pre-frag
Already-
which kind of failed here from
came out.
Impact. So now,
It's gonna aggro Levy.
now
Luffy's gonna be on
Oh,
2
it's a
HP.
2-2 split.
With heavy crossbow, low on. Are they gonna push on the right side? The Lalo
there is the push from the Impact.
Kelsey's gonna drop and Bread as well.
Yeah, this
They
push
just
was really
pushed
amazing
back
by
into the
Impact
corner.
because
Or
because
into-
Tavern was pushed back onto the staircase and Impact could just cross map the push.
And they close in.
Today's gets a consolation kill, but Impact does finish up the first round, and I'm gonna really quickly turn off the funny texture pack. You know,
That's really well played from
There you go.
Impact. They just pushed together, and
it was very surgical precision from Impact. Like there, you could have seen they lit down the staircase players of Tavern, which means Impact had full control over the cross maps. As soon as that happened, Impact pushed the other side. They had the cross mapping power. That's why they won the fights. 4v2.
they just had the overall firepower because Tavern did reorb instantly bomb both sides, and they just didn't get any value from it.
Let's see. So pre-orb, Tavern pre-orbs the elevator, and there's another interesting pre-orb that failed from Tavern. You know, like these bouncy orbs are very, very hard to hit. Okay,
Oh,
Tavern
Tavern's
is
gonna
kind of
get
looking
shot
into an
once.
almost nightmare scenario. If Sades would
They
be in the
still-
staircase as well, that would be
what
a
shot from
nightmare
Zenra.
scenario. But yeah, Zenril does get the pick there, and now Impact have
Yeah.
all the map control,
He's just
and
gonna
now
take
they
this
should be able to
fight
throw
here.
in a Harming Orb and just win it.
They're just gonna take
Or
this fight.
can Tavern pull up? No.
Several gets
Yeah.
2 again. Several 3 that round. He's really
Oh, cheeky little 3K.
cheeky little 3K.
Remembered. Yeah, so why did I call this the nightmare scenario? The nightmare situation? Basically, in Season 2, Nightmare always did this as a strategy, putting all 4 of players inside the staircase. Well, this is a very, very bad strategy and a losing scenario. Because you can just orbit and you win it. You have no map control. And Tavern kinda did it, you know? That's why I called it a nightmare scenario. They had 3 people inside here. They tried to get Sades to levy up and then push from there on, but Sades got shot down and cross map there.
These are just too lit up.
We just drew.
What happened? Wait, what happened?
Yeah, I think both teams mutually can agree to draw, but it's referee. HG, what's the call? Good Games is just running around here. But let's see. Yeah, HG, referee says draw, so we're gonna draw the round. Yo, HG, you might wanna log the lobby. How to join the lobby? You cannot join the lobby, or at least you're not supposed to be able to join the lobby. You can spectate via the stream. Okay, that that was interesting, Dippy.
Yeah.
We have everything. We already have a draw and we already have a technical difficulties. Oh my gosh.
I didn't even see what was happening until later in the rounds.
And now Sadei's got the flying glitch. Okay, that only lasts in the whatchamacallit, inside the kit selection, so it's fine.
Okay, so going into round 3. Impact 2 or not, they have the momentum right now. Oh.
No kit and what?
Okay, bro, what? I think
We have the technical
I
difficulties
think you
as
just
well.
have to. Yeah, just skip the timer, I think now.
Yeah, we are drawing
Okay, this
2
is,
rounds again.
Interesting.
Okay.
Oh, we're on round 7 of the. Oh no,
At
we're
least-
on one.
Yeah, at least round 6, which is in reality only round 3. Of course, this is how the season starts. Well, it's part of the game. Both teams needs to lock in for these elements and not get, locked out because of this. You cannot get frustrated, even if some stalling like this happens, You're just gonna keep locking and win the game. So yeah, 2-0 Impact for Impact. This is Impact's map pick. So of course, they are predicted to do better on this map. And let's see, what can Tavern cook up to counter this? Also, I have not looked at the Tavern team skins just yet. Oh, they're red now. Okay. Instead of the last season, it was black. And let's see. And now Tavern has 3 players on the circuit, but now they're playing it much more aggressive.
Stacking on this right side here. Zen is actually gonna go up and gets killed by Kelsey, but he's gonna get traded.
Yeah, Zenril did miss
Goofy is gonna
a
go
crucial
five,
hit
he's
there.
gonna
And
get
now,
pushed by Yam.
yeah, oh
Yam's
shit.
bag is just,
How did Yam just
Oh.
sneak through the Tavern defenses there? And now it's a
Now it's
1v2 for
1v2.
Sadays on the jump boost kit.
Yam's bag
Now
misses
Yam
his shot.
drops down
Yeah,
for the fight.
Okay. That's almost
No.
disastrous.
Yeah, Yam gets the round. Closes the round here.
It's gonna be a 2K
Alright,
for Yam's
oh.
not 2K. Oh.
From Hello Rev
Tough,
Revolvers.
bro.
Do you know how to right click?
Yeah.
He knows how to right click.
No,
Alright,
he
very
was
good.
letting Yam do the jump. To do it. Like,
I see. Well, if you're really
Can I call it
timeout. Yeah, first timeout of the season. We have a timeout from Tavern. That means we get to go back to this screen. And hey, there are the maps. Yo, those are the maps on the sides, guys. Heck yeah, we love it. We love it. So yeah, timeout. Of course, Tavern's down 3-0. They have nothing going for them right now. They need to discuss
They
something.
went
How are they going to pull this around? How are they going to try to reverse sweep this?
in round 3. They did go for like a all side push. Like they just all went one side, but I think they just got both down and then run down by Yam's bag. So I don't think it worked out for them. Like they just got traded.
Yeah, same sides push like that are like very risky. I would not play them personally because most of the times, as we have seen what happened, you're just gonna get cross map from here, cross map from spawn as well, and then, shot from here, potted from here, and then heavy crossbow shot by the opponent's heavy crossbow player. So, yeah, it usually does not work out. But yeah, let's see
It's gonna
what
be
Tavern
interesting
discussed here.
to see. They might do some weird levy strat. Or like
Yeah, maybe. Like, you can always levy from these boxes, or these boxes, all the way up to the bush. Both of the side bushes are accessible. It is a very well-known strat, I would say so, and I do not forget to do the scene. And let's see. What will Tavern cook up here? No pre-orbs from Tavern's side, but there's a double orb landing on Water Elevator's side, but does not get... it did get through for 1.5.
He's gonna get rushed here. Lana's gonna be low. Gonna get jumped up by this.
But Sadays gets 1
Sadays
and
gets
gets the
two.
second tier 8 as well. And yes, that is a combo. Sadays wins the 1v2 to trade
gonna
out
be
Floofy Flame. And then
revolving
meanwhile on the other side, Kelsey and Brad was winning their 2v1 as well. But now
Oh, they
Kelsey
just
overstays
got
her
filled.
welcome. But it is in reality a distraction, a sacrifice for Brad to get the fill. Amazing by Tavern. And now we can see the scoreline, Dippy. What's the scoreline?
3-1, the scariest lead. Oh.
Exactly. It is the scariest lead in the IBL. So Tavern finally has something going for them. Like, it felt like Impact just yeeted in both of the whatchamacallits, the frag orbs. It looked like Sadays was a little bit too late on the levy there, but then she just pulled a 1v2. She just completely full comboed one of the Impact players there, and it just did not matter that Tavern misplayed it a little bit. They just pulled up and won.
I think we were both looking at today's there, and nobody of us was looking on the left side. But Jan's
yeah, now
here on 3 already. On 2.
It's the same scenario, but and again, Sadays just comboed. It happens again. What the heck is this? 2 rounds in a row, and now it's a 1v3 for Rev Revolvers on 0 health and Bread's filling. Kelsey gets the kill.
Hey, Sadays legacy game.
What a performance by Sadays there. Like, Fluffy just dies for free. Like, Tavern's not doing anything about that. Like, Sadays levies up late, but it does not matter because just Sadays just full combos both of the Impact players both rounds. Like, what?
Yeah, that was pretty crazy. I look over and I saw
That's crazy.
Getting comboed, so...
Yeah, maybe we should start spectating the other side, but you know, we don't want to miss that again.
It's gonna be 3-2 here. Yeah, and also in the start of the round for Impact, the Amsterdam just got full orbed instantly on 2 HP. They just got rushed out.
Yeah, let's see. Now Tavern is playing 3 people at spawn, much more conservative here.
Luffy is gonna be on 5 here. Yamsua gets so much position.
Yeah, Fluffy did not crush him this time, but now Rev gets shut down and then killed by Kelsey, and now...
Going up. Gonna get killed.
Yeah, Zen will try to Ravi to get Kelsey back for the trade, but it did not happen. Meanwhile, Yam did kill Sadays on the other side of the map, and now it's a 2v3, and now Yam is trying to drop onto Fluffy to get the 1v1 there. But in the meantime, Tavern wins the 2v1 on the top, and Fluffy wins his 1v1 as well against Yam, and now it's all tied up 3-3. One final round for the map, Dippy.
I guess it really was scary. But you know what?
Yeah, what a game.
What
a game, Dippy.
They've gone 3 rounds in a row, but they haven't closed it out yet. So let's not count Impact out.
Yeah, no timeout from Impact. No timeout from Impact. Yeah, now Tavern is doing different strategies. They are coordinating their plays much better, I would say so, in this last round. And now it is it shows round 10. But in reality, it's round 7. Alrighty, let's see. The final round of Slay. Whoever wins this round wins the whole map.
We're gonna be playing this 3 in spawn again. Luffy's gonna look to go up elevator.
See, General uses the bush levy. That frag orb did miss from Tavern, but the second one actually landed.
Fluffy is gonna be 5. They're gonna start.
Now there's a field from Delano going on. Tavern does see it, but they don't have the time. And Impact finishes the fill on Slay. Whoa.
I think they saw
beautiful fill there
after Delano, and that's when they realized that they were filling, which is Delano.
No, Brad realized it early.
Oh, exactly.
Brad did realize it early and probably called it out to his teammates. But the thing is, Tavern was not in a good position to deny the fill there.
They were playing a lot.
There was Kelsey. Yeah, there was Kelsey fighting someone on the. Yeah, Kelsey was fighting Zenrul, I'm pretty sure, on one side, and then whatchamacallit, also we're supposed to have like a 1-minute break in between all maps, hey G, you know, so you know, maybe 30 more seconds so we can yap a little bit, you know.
That was definitely interesting. They went for that fill, they just got it, and
yeah, that was a good fill. Like, there was 2 players from Tavern at spawn. They were being harassed by another Impact player as well. Well, better word, occupied by another Impact player. And then there was, you know, there was Kelsey fighting Zenrul. And then, yeah, the other 2 Impact players gone unnoticed. Well, not unnoticed, Brad's seen that, but none of the Tavern players were simply in position. So Impact does close out their own map. Amazing.
I think Impact realized that they were playing really back in spawn, so they just went in for that fill and like a lot of pressure, because they had way more map control than it.
Riven is the scariest lead, but Tavern could not get the reverse sweep.
Impact
1 round off.
They stayed calm and they just executed their plan. It worked.
And they didn't need the timeout either. Yeah, also Dippy, we're kinda on the script because Impact did win the first game of the last season as well. This thing. There is the thing. Now the second map is going to be Spaceship. We are loading into the map. Dear spectators, there is the graphic. Thank you, Black Sean, once again.
Shout out Black Sean. W Black Sean.
Oh, thank you, person, for reminding me to turn off my DMs. Fullstorm 153. Table. There, very good. Now I did disable the messages, so now there you go. There we are on Spaceship. Now this is gonna be Tavern map pick. Well, we all know Fluffy Flame, very scary player on the levy to contest. He always does weird stuff on the levy, right, Dippy? Me and you have played him in CBB a bunch, and in IBL as well, so we all know what's gonna happen here.
Yeah, he's a really
that is why
solid levy player. But then on the other side,
Yeah,
you do have Zen, who's also really solid on levy. At least I think so. Oh, they're gonna
Zen is a
be
pretty good levy player.
3 in spawn here. They're gonna give up pillar control for a bit. The Sedace is rushing. They're gonna cross map rush. Actually sending nobody off this round. Oh, Zen's gonna get taken down.
Wasted here from Impact there. 3v3 now.
Has a lot of
I do not think
pressure.
Impact has a levy player. They do not have a levy player.
Yes,
Luffy has free top rain.
Alana's gonna be on 6 here. Gonna draw. Oh, he gets a 5.5 shot. Which...
Now Impact needs to trade back Fluffy, but Brad still had a heal left. And now it's a 1v2 from Yam. And Tavern closes out round number 1 here. With a duo ace, yeah, Dace. Dace, D-Ace.
They went for a really...
From Kelsey and Fluffy.
They went for a really aggro push on Tavern, but Tavern was just playing so far in back that they couldn't really punish anyone. Like, they couldn't use their man advantage on bottom. Exactly.
Yeah, Impact tried to just not take a levy kit there.
Yeah, I mean... Pretty sure they sent 2 on the right, on the left side, and nobody was on the pillar, so they couldn't really rush anyone.
Yeah, they just basically decided to send it through the bridge.
Yeah.
Well, it was a trade for them, so it was okay for Impact, it seems like. But now there is a more traditional top fight here.
Fluffy's going up on the same
Fluffy
side.
comes
Oh,
up
he's
as
gonna
well.
get shot now.
And now, Impact has the top control, but Tavern has pillar controls. Tavern
so
could have
Dace is
sealed,
gonna
but not
run
anymore.
over
They are
Fluffy.
taking the fights as well. On both sides, there's a 2v2 and a 1v2 as well. Zenru jumps down to help out play Fluffy Flame there. And now it's a 3v2. Both the Tavern players are on the pillar. And now Impact just gotta go in and not fall into lava. And not get comboed and flawless by Sedace. Once again, like on Slave, Brad goes down trying to contest mid there. And now it's a 1v2 for Sedace. On 2 health now. It's a shot. Rev is on 6 and Zenwall is on 1 health as well. Sedace gets the first one and now it's a possible 1v2 to happen. And Sedace gets the 1v2! You gotta feel though. You gotta feel. Don't joy fish. Don't play with me and the joy fishing. Bye. No way! No, 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 no! No way!
What the fuck? Yo.
Is this real, DP?
Yo.
Is this opening game real?
No way.
Sedace pulls an amazing 1v2 clutch and then her mouse died.
That is
And could not fill.
crazy. What do we do? Is that a round for Tavern or?
I'm pretty sure this is a round for Impact because the blocks are still on mid. The thing is, Sedace had way more than enough time to fill 3 blocks as well. But the thing is, it's a technical issue. It's like, you know, if you lag out, for example, like Crash or something, like, I'm pretty sure it's an Impact round though. But, you know, HG, you're the referee. You have the final say in these matters, you know.
Win.
Yeah, HG says Impact win. Okay, so referee call is Impact win.
I mean, that's just
Wow.
really unlucky for Sedace. That was a crazy 1v2. Just to go out like that.
I just cannot believe this. What? Wow. I'm literally at the loss for words.
Crazy game though, because they've been definitely comboing some people.
Yeah, like we have seen Sedace winning a 1v2 on her A-League debut in last season versus Donut Kingdom. And now this is another 1v2 to put on a board on against a very, very strong opponent. But this time, her mouse did troll right after she won the fights.
I thought she was just like in shock, so that's why she was standing still. But
Yeah,
I guess
I thought she was playing games there. I thought she was doing it for the show, that she's gonna fill in at like the very last second, like to play with us. But no, apparently not.
I get donated around. Misschien maybe
Yeah,
Rev going mid was the play.
maybe, yeah, because if Rev would not have filled those blocks there, then it would have been a draw, you know. But since Impact did get some blocks beforehand, then even though in our hearts it should have been a Tavern round win, technically it is an Impact win, and yeah, that was the referee call as well. Yeah, right now we are having a technical timeout. Sadays is fixing her mouse right now. Yeah.
Mouse on charge. Yo, how long is that gonna take?
Let's see. Can you navigate? Oh, you can. You can navigate with arrow keys. So, like, you're never gonna think about this. You go here. You go controls. You go keybinds, and then where's your clicks? There. And you gotta rebind these to like buttons. But I do not think you can do all this with only keyboard under 12 seconds and then fill 2 blocks. You know. I do not think that's happening. That would have been a very, very big brain drain, but under the pressure of an IBL game, nobody's gonna be able to do that under 12 seconds, so yeah.
Definitely also
Holy!
a crazy clutch like that.
Exactly, like, your heart rate is pumping, you're screaming, you just won a 1v2 clutch on like 0 health. And now we're back. Like, this technical pause was needed for us casters and spectators as well, to calm down a little bit. Whew! Oh my gosh. This has never been seen in IBL history just yet. Like, never before. Wow. We're back, Dippy. Round number 3. The score is 1-1. Let's see. What can Impact change to start winning rounds here? Fluffy immediately levies and Zenrule gets down as well. Yeah, Fluffy just immediately wins the top fight.
Running as Zen.
Yeah, but Zenrule does escape, but on the other side, Delano does get the crossbow player. Yeah, the crossbow player of Tavern is dead.
Luffy might... they're just
yeah, Zenrule gets the second pick as well, and now there's a trade from Brad, and now Fluffy just shooting from up top. Yeah, and now... Oh, there's a field from Yam started. 3v1. Fluffy gotta jump down. In the 1v3, this time Impact did not let it out of their grasp. They did not let another clutch happen here.
That was just very well played. They played in a position where Fluffy couldn't really shoot down on them. You get a lot of value from winning that top fight. And they just played aggro on bottom.
Impact did play it very nice. They did go aggressive. They did separate the fights. I'm pretty sure, though, it was a 1v1 between Delano and Kelsey on the side, which Delano won. So it was a 50-50 chance. Impact did win it. But, Impact did play it amazingly, even though they did lose top fight. So, top fight is not everything on this map. It helps you a lot, but let's see. It's okay. We levy on the cabbie from Zenrule. Oh no, he gets shot there, but Fluffy gets shot down as well. Rev engages Sadays on the right side as well for a fight. Yes, healer dead! Tavern killed the healer of Impact, and they have full pillar control. Tavern could even think about a fill here as well, if they don't want to fight it out. But, in a 4v3, you usually want to fight it out, but no, not anymore.
Impact so low, and Delano's gonna get rushed by Kelsey. Kelsey's gonna go down to 3-3.
There's another 1v1 on the other side. Fluffy gets another kill, and now it's a 1v4 for Rev. Tavern still has some heals, I'm pretty sure, maybe. Oh no, they already used it up. But their players are still very, very healthy. And yeah, amazing play by Tavern. They realized that they got some pre-shots onto Impact's healer of Yam, and they immediately went in and just punished Impact for that. And they just played out the round. They did not fail there, because the fill was very risky. Impact still could have, punched people into lava, because there is lava right next to mid. You can very easily just fall into it. It is very, very scary, But yeah. Tavern did win the fights. They had extra healing orbs, and they stayed calm and composed and did not throw the round. 2-2! Tavern does want to push it to trenches, to map 3. Zenrule Rev is first this time. Oh, was that Fluffy Flame on Speed Sparks? I think that was Fluffy Flame on Speed
But he's
Sparks,
going
maybe.
up.
No, never mind. I am
Gonna be
blind.
down
He
one
levies up.
HP here, and Zen's gonna
He's
get
the
hit
top
down
fight.
all the way down on 1 HP. So this is gonna drop on him.
3v2 for Tavern, and now Rev is trying to get a kill.
And Rev catches.
And 1v2 for Rev Revolvers.
Almost-
Rev Revolvers
even
get the first
HP.
pick, and now it's a Sedaze on 4.55, 2v2, and 2 health, v2 health, and Sedaze gets the pick, and this time her mouse does not die. A third round on the board for Tavern.
Crazy. So they had high ground and still got the first hit on Rev. That's pretty risky, just rushing in on even health.
Yeah, Sedaze even says in chat, not again. The lightning doesn't strike 2 times in the same place.
The day 6 and 2 right now having a really good game on this.
Yeah, I haven't even really been opening tab as well. Well, we'll see everything at the end with the glue sticks stats. Yep, if you guys will stick through that, I'm gonna go to Impact side now here. I've been at Tavern side for 2 rounds. Let's see what will Impact change up. Of course, they don't timeouts. Then roll levies through mid, and now it's a bow fight. Finally, a bow fight before the top as well.
Zen's gonna get double
Yeah.
shot, get one shot on Fluffy, but
Then he jumps down. Tavern looking. Oh, okay, but Impact does get the first pick, and now Delano is 1v1ing and winning against Kelsey. Gets a second 2v4, 2v3, and now Impact needs to start filling to bait down Fluffy.
Oh.
And there is the fill. Okay, they somehow heard me, even though they cannot hear me.
It's gonna get backstabbed by Zen. Fluffy in a 1v3.
Once again, 1v3. It's unwinnable, but yeah, he does get a consolation kill there. 3-3. And Dippy. Think about it. Right now, we would be at trenches. We would not be even seeing these
It
rounds.
is another 3-3 right now. But this one
Yeah, like, we would not be seeing these rounds if Sedaze's mouse would not have died there.
That's true.
Yeah, right now, Tavern would have just won 4-1.
We made it.
It is the elements. Like, the elements in esports is just so crazy. Like,
Ref, do something.
I don't know. Holy, what an amazing game. Let's see. Can Tavern pull this to map number 3, trenches? Fluffy immediately levies up.
Levy. I don't think he is on Levy. They're gonna rush downward.
No, they are trying to rush Kelsey there, but Tavern does get out. They do use a heal there. And now Impact has overpushed.
I think they used 2 heals already. And Rev's just...
Yeah, and now, Fluffy can get some insane value there. The initial rush has not worked, and now Tavern is going for a field, but it gets... Does it get stopped? And now it's a 2v4. And now it's a 1v4 for Kelsey.
It's a 3v1 for
Oh,
Kelsey.
is it happening? Oh, no.
Revolvers with the ace, what? Yo, what?
Oh, wait, Rev aced? First ace of the season! Rev did get the ace. Tavern tried to go for a desperation field there because Impact was hitting lots and lots of shots over there.
Yeah, they went for the moment they went for the fill, Attack Bread got triple shot and Revolvers
Yeah.
I don't know, he got the other 3 kills.
Oh, why do we have auto queue on AG?
Didn't even realize that until I opened chat.
Yeah, I just realized the auto queue right now. Holy moly, Dippy, what has been
a crazy game?
Yeah, what has this game been? Like this was only 2 maps. It already felt like it was 3 maps, but it has only been 2 maps.
With the amount of draws there were on Slay, it might as well.
Yeah. There were 3 draws. We had the first round of IBL Season 5 to be a draw. We had technical difficulties on Slay. And then we actually made it to a 10th round there on Slay because of the technical difficulties. We had an amazing 1v2 by Sedaze on Spaceship, trolled by her mouse.
Multiple on Slay as well.
It's just crazy. Basically, the elements just destroyed Tavern there. Like, if you lose a round there, like, honestly, you just immediately need to call a timeout there to reset your mental, because losing like that sucks. You know, losing a round to that just is very, very bad, and very, very bad for the mental of the team as well, because, you know, that was a win for you. Like, you know, if the elements would not have spoken there, that Tavern needs to lose the round, then we would be at trenches. Rev Revolvers would not have gotten his ace there.
Yeah, you know what? I don't think he got one last season. So
he did not?
Yeah, no. None of us. I think me and Kipper only got aces. And
wow, that's an interesting thing.
Yeah, we didn't allow each other to ace. Still the last 2 games. But yeah.
Well, my throat is for sure
But
sore,
that's
so
his first career ace, and it's in his debut game for Impact. For the A-League.
yeah, not for A-League. Not for A-League though, because he did play a map of Graffiti against Serpentine, which I actually casted last season.
For officially being a part on the A-League contract.
Yeah, this was an amazing game to start out here, the IBL Season 5, like 2 7-rounder maps.
Yeah.
Well, the
even...
only thing we can ask for is a 21-rounder, but, you know, sadly we did not get it.
It's not like it ever felt one-sided, I guess, when they got
Yeah,
the
it was
3
very
O's
close.
on each other, but...
Yeah, also another unfortunate thing that Red 2 did not get playtime. No, Red! You know, unfortunate. So, yeah. Let's see. So, yeah, glue sticks. Are you ready for the glue stick stats? Yep. You're here next to me, just waiting for it.
I am, in fact, very, very ready. All right, we're going to start off on the side of the Tavern, who actually had the better stats overall, I'd say, at least on the top end, because both Kelsey and Sadays are part of the top 3. Kelsey takes the top spot of this game, going 13-9. Meanwhile, Sadays just behind Kelsey at 12-8. Those two had some really, really amazing rounds. Sadays with some amazing clutches, and Kelsey with some clutch kills as well, especially in Slay and even on Spaceship. Unfortunately, the two of them, despite their humongous performances, weren't able to pull off a win on a map, but they did bring both maps to round 7s. Floofy Flame was up third for the Tavern, going 7-12, a really unusual performance from Floofy there. And the Attack Bread takes the bottom spot, going 4-8, with Red 2 sadly not getting any playtime. Meanwhile, on the side of Impact, Revolvers takes the top spot for Impact. Unsurprisingly, Revolvers with an ace in the final round of Spaceship to win the game. Revolvers goes 12-8. Again, a phenomenal job from Revolvers. Zenrule, though, close behind, going 10-9. Another really good game from Zenrule. Yamsabag was also really, really close, going 8-8, a perfect 1 KD. And Delano XD, 7-11. The difference in the stats between the top player on Impact, Revolvers, with 12-8, and Delano, the bottom player on Impact, going 7-11, that's not a very large difference at all. All Impact players they just worked really well together and had a really solid game all around. Enderpro, of course, the 5th player on the roster, didn't get any play time, so
Wonder Pro,
no. And that ends
Okay, thank you.
the glue stick stats, yep.
And that was definitely...
Thank you, Glue Sticks, for the amazing stats yap. As usual, the first Glue Stick stats yap of the season. So, yeah, amazing game once again. A very, very close one. I think we have seen almost everything here, Dippy, that we can ever see in IBL. Not gonna lie.
And also, I'm pretty sure the Fantasy League people who picked up Sadays, I'm pretty sure she was only 9 points. So you got a bit of a bargain with that one.
Oh, for sure. The other thing I'm mad about the Fantasy League, because I'm very open here. I picked my team, all 5 players, and I put Red 2 there because I was like, Red 2 for only 10 points? Heck yeah, free fantasy points, and then he just does not play. Like, what the heck? Red 2 got a lock in for my fantasy points. Alrighty. Anyways, this was the first game of the season.
Definitely.
It was an amazing game, guys.
From both
I really hope you guys enjoyed. Yeah, like, our next game, we are going to have a second game of the day as well. It is going to be at 6:15 EST, so in like around 35 minutes, okay? Do not go anywhere. In 35 minutes, we're going to have the first B-League game of the season. It is going to be between Donut Droppers and the Sirens.